2K server down right now. I feel like it's a better time to do it. Makes sense anyway. Hey, baby, could you pour that for me?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Kisses from my missus, I made it back. From a long journey, I made some racks. Fresh cut lemons in my lemonade. That goes well with that Hennessy, that's a fact. My game cold below freezing point, baby. Gonna need to wear fur for conversations with me. One spray, two sprays, get away from me. YSL cologne, that be the scent that got her digging me. They all clowns, they all jokes, baby, that's their purpose. If Ringling Brothers out of service, cool, they the circus. Everyone that you encounter, G, is not real. Just like every bud you smoke, it's not that Cali kill. Everybody got runs stuffed inside their blunts. If that's the case, then where that Reggie at, that pack a punch, stupid. Do you listen or you just skin through it? My antifreeze frame some pics, I'm looking like some cooler. Flow like water, H2O fluid. I can show Bobby Boucher how to water whip to this music. Bet this, Jerome in the house pimping. I blew a box out, should get the benefits from limping. I write encryption with my vision, precision. Pen like a knife, a lyrical incision. Going back and forth, I maintain my sanity. Sip a few mimosas underneath a cool canopy. Mad at me? How can you be? Makes no sense. I love the fishbowl, but Sylvia could use tents. Nigga, chicken adobo with some apple juice. That shit a pocket, I ain't lying, fool, I'm convinced. They try to hold you back for getting one thing. What's meant for you was just for you, can't block my blessings. Feeling blessed while I'm wiping off my pinky rings. Peace shit, I move in the grand scheme of things. Nowadays I upgraded my life. I'm still the same stuff, I'm just improving my life. I stated it twice. For the ones in the back, you gotta grow, cause if you don't, then you ain't doing shit right. I still put out that energy that most of y'all feel. So if y'all feel it 9 times out of 10, then it's real. Life's good, I can't complain. But if I did, who would listen? That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. We back again. Yeah. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription. Share this live stream. Share the channel. OSD Live Reloaded, aka Also Dope Live Reloaded. We back, man. Appreciate y'all. Let me get right, y'all. Hold on. Shouts out to y'all, man. OSD Live Reloaded, aka Also Dope Live Reloaded. Like I just said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We back, man, with another addition to Scenes. You know, we did Scenes 1 through 8. This right here is the 9th installment, where I give you, the audience, a chance to express your thoughts, share your opinions. We have a conversation. You know, we could always start with my content. You know, what's your gripes about it? The certain points that I spoke to. You know, what's your ideas of, you know, my certain topics? And it's simply about a conversation with, you know, the audience and what you've observed and what you think about my content. So this is an opportunity for everybody that's watching right now to share their thoughts. I appreciate everybody that's in the building right now. that's watching. I'm not going to try to be too long with this one. I've been pushing this particular live stream back to do other live streams, but this is a live stream that I definitely wanted to get out there because it was already scheduled. So we're here right now. And I enjoy doing these scenes live streams. So before we get into anything further, let me make sure I put the link in the chat. Okay. So the link is in the chat for anybody who want to come up, share their thoughts, about my content, the last couple of videos I've been doing. And when I do these live streams or the type of content that I speak about, I always try to give some type of origin or some type of background so you understand where I'm coming from, and showing you that it's not some random topics that I'm just discussing. That is an origin to it. It's a background. The breakdowns, the reactions, pretty much self-explanatory. I always try to give you background when I do those. And I definitely apologize to y'all, man. I'm a little under the weather. Been under the weather for a few days now. The season is changing where I'm at, so it's rough. It's being real rough. It's real rough. But I appreciate being here and being able to do this and still having a voice and a platform where I can get my thoughts off and you all can listen and share your opinion as well. This is what the platform for. I still enjoy doing this. I still enjoy, making content, making uploads, live streams, shorts. I haven't done shorts in a while, but I enjoy doing shorts. It was a point in time where I just love doing shorts because of just the quick seconds that you have to be able to capture somebody's attention and, garnish the views that you garnish with the certain material you post. But what I like about these live streams, like I've told you before, is it gives you, the audience, a voice to show your thoughts about my content. Because I'm a person that's real big on constructive criticism. Of course, some things you can help, other things you can't. But the biggest thing is the information, the content, what you can pull from certain opinions and thoughts. Of course, people will just be talking just to be talking, but it's really at your discretion. Give me just a second, y'all. Yeah, but this, like I said, this is an opportunity for the audience member to share their thoughts. We still got some reactions to come up. There's a few videos that I do want to go over. I know I said I wasn't really big on the reactions, but I see that's, it's definitely a thing that people enjoy. And people that watch my content and like when I do the reactions, that's something I'm going to do because I know it's people that support me that enjoy that type of content. So definitely got some reactions coming up. There's also people that enjoy the comedy sketches as well. So we got some comedy sketches coming up as well. I'm just very grateful just to be able to, put this out for y'all. Much more interviews that's going to take place, with the holidays here, and everybody got their families and it's so much going on. So you're really going 1,000 miles an hour. So I think 2025 is when I'm gonna push out more content as far as the interviews and, me, getting out there on the streets again, like I was on my main channel, Oh So Dope Live, and speaking to people. So 2025 is pretty much when I'll get back to the swing of things as far as interviews and stuff like that. But right now it's a lot going on. But we making the content do what it do. And I just appreciate everybody that's been supporting me along the way. This particular live stream, I kept pushing back because, I had a vision for other live streams that I put out to y'all that I definitely appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all sharing your opinions. The engagement is always appreciated. Thank you. Shouts out to everybody that subbed up to my Oh So Dope Live channel. That's the main channel where everything started. This channel right here is an extent to that. That channel, I went through a lot of trials and tribulations, but I learned a lot, and which made it easier for me to kind of navigate this channel and have the vision that I want to go with for this channel. So definitely an experience, and I'm very grateful to be able to still be here and content creating, because this is definitely something I like to do. And when YouTube provides a platform like it does, where you can share your thoughts and opinions, it definitely goes a long way, because there's just so many people on this platform. I'm definitely grateful for that. One thing I just want to always encourage content creators to do is just to always stay positive, stay true to self. People gonna like the content that they like. It just is what it is. People are gonna like what they like. We all can't help what people like. It's an acquired taste. If you're somebody that like the podcast setting, continue to do the podcast setting. If you're somebody that like to do IRL, continue to do that. Stay true to self. Of course, people will get their opinions along the way that's supporting you, but take the information that you can use to make your content better. That's really the most important thing. When I do these scenes, I open up the lines for anybody to share their thoughts, share their opinions. Let me know what's on their mind. We got started at a pretty late time, but I just want to say thank you to everybody that's just been supporting. That's mainly one of the reasons why I like doing these live streams, just for me to tell you thank you. I tell you thank you in all the live streams, but this live stream especially, I just want to say thank you. Shouts out to everybody that's been supporting, man. This has been really, really dope. And the experience is definitely showing me a lot. It's actually opening my mind up to more ideas. YouTube, being the platform that it is continuously evolving. I'm trying to show different content creators, different topics, different ideas. I see in the studio they offer AI performance, where they give you a thumbnail, they shoot you all types of ideas. YouTube is definitely evolving itself, as a platform. So it comes with a lot of tools that can help you navigate, the broadcasts and the uploads and what it is that you're trying to do. Letting you know what your most viewed videos is, what people like your channel for. It definitely helps out a lot, and it goes a long way, because people gonna like what they like. And YouTube makes it much easier for you, to be able to make a way with that. So, content creating isn't easy, but when you find a niche or you find something that you like to do as far as the direction of your content, then you're pretty much gold. It's just it's an unbelievable thing to still be able to do this, staying consistent, which is a hard thing as well, because life be lifing. But when you're able to make a video or you're able to put something out, then that helps as well. It really does help. It really does help. Danny Ree, I definitely agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you. That's something I've always, put out there, that do your own content. Keep it original, keep it organic. When somebody has to constantly, use other content and stuff, then that kind of takes away from your identity, because the people that watch you for doing that, they're going to want you to do more of that, and that kind of boxes yourself in to the creativity when you want to have a wide range of different type of content that you do. So I definitely agree with that, Danny Ree. Shouts out to Danny Ree P in the building.
Factuals.
Shouts out to Pick and Choose TV. What's good, man?
Factuals.
Appreciate you pulling up to the live stream. Oh yeah. I did see like a few like of your talking points and things that you say. You definitely know how to articulate yourself and get your point across. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to see too much of your talking points that you spoke to, but what I did hear, you definitely know how to articulate yourself. And the kind of channel this is a channel of just that, different people from different walks of life, sharing their thoughts and opinions, and a conversation being held, and people, giving, their story, people sharing their thoughts about the topic that I'm speaking about. I call them topic panels, where I have a particular topic, I speak to it, and anybody that hit the link, we speak about that. Then I have live streams like this one, where it's for anybody in the audience that's watching at the time they catch this live stream, where they can come up and share their thoughts. It's more like an open panel setting. Of course, I gauge it as far as where the topics go, but for the most part, it's about the person that's watching the live stream that wants to get their thoughts and opinions off. For sure. Definitely appreciate you pulling up, Danny Ree P. Yeah, this is what this platform is for. I definitely had the link available for anybody that do want to pull up and share their thoughts. Again, like I just mentioned, this is just more like a conversation live right here. Just like any other live stream that I've done where I speak about certain things. That's why with live streams, like the scenes that I do, I always start with my content. We can start there. My videos, what I speak about, what people thoughts are about what I have going on as far as the content, because I know it's a lot of people that agree, it's a lot of people that disagree. And to me, that's just the content right there, when you have so many different opinions. That's just the content. You don't want to have a live stream or anything where it's just a lot of people just agreeing on the same thing just all for the sake of. No, when you have your own mind and you stand on business and stand on all 10, you're going to have a difference of opinion. You're going to have an unpopular opinion. That's just is what it is. As long as you believe in what you believe in. And then if it's a situation where we're having a conversation and both parties just can't come to a type of agreement, then respectfully you agree to disagree. But the respect thing is that both parties respect each other's opinion. That's just what it is. That's just exactly what it is. And that's just something that I definitely make sure I put out there when it comes to my content, that people understand that they can have their own opinion. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying. You can disagree, or if you do agree, you can expound more on why you agree, and you can expound more on why you disagree. But to be belligerent or go out your way just to play devil's advocate instead of playing devil's advocate to at least get a different side and more of an understanding. That's also something different. But for the most part, that's the content too. We on a platform like YouTube where all types of content get uploaded every day. So this is the right place. But you definitely got to have balance here. You got to have balance between reality and, of course, the virtual world. Because if you don't have balance, this stuff can roll over and it can consume you. Now, I'm not saying this is something that, that can't happen. It's definitely something that definitely can happen. You got to have balance out here. Shouts out to the bro SBK in the building. What's up, bro?
Factuals.
SBK in the building. SBK in the building, man. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Another content creator that's putting in the work as well. SBK. He does, the IRL live streams, shares his thoughts and opinions as well. Definitely growing and definitely a growing channel like my channel that's growing, and I see definitely, the best way is to do organic material, and it's going to resonate with who it resonates with, as long as you're just staying true to your material. Shouts out to SPK. Pick and Choose TV, also a growing channel as well. Make sure y'all sub up. Pick and Choose TV and SBK. Appreciate you watching, bro, for sure. Definitely appreciate you watching. I definitely enjoy doing these scenes live streams because it's about y'all. It's about the audience. It's about your thoughts, your opinions. I can't stress it enough. I'm going to continue to say it throughout all the live streams as far as the scenes, because it's really about the supporters, the audience, the critics, anybody that has a difference of opinion. And, you don't have to wait to try to catch me somewhere to, have a conversation with me where I have a link available and you can actually hit the link. We have a conversation. It's not one of those Jerry Springer shows where I'll bring you up and we just start having a screaming match. Because, first of all, I'm not even doing that on the internet. The internet, first of all, I'm not doing that at all anyway. Men shouldn't do that anyway. Men should be able to have a conversation, have an ear for understanding and not to respond, because a lot of times people do listen to respond instead of listening to understand. Because if you're listening to respond, then you're probably over talking. You're not hearing the points you need to speak to, and then you're going to end up just shouting or blurting out something that has nothing to do with the real issue at hand. So yeah, definitely I don't do the Jerry Springer show. Definitely don't do the Jerry Springer show. I know some content creators that like it. I'm not knocking that at all, but the audience can't even hear the audio too. You want the audience to hear the content. You want them to hear the dialogue. You want them to hear what's actually going on. You don't want to just be shouting back and forth and nothing gets accomplished because somebody is trying to get their point across more so over than the next person. You want the audience to actually hear the dialogue. I appreciate that, Dani. Thank you. Yeah, and that'd be my biggest goal. Set talking points, speak to those, and then allow the audience to speak to them as well. And for live streams like this, where people can come up, they have their talking points. I'll know what I can speak to as well, and that opens up more lanes as far as the content because of just the many directions that, people thoughts and opinions can go, especially about content that they passionate about speaking on, for sure. So with the respect, I'm always respectful. You earn the respect you use to get and should get now. Been violated by and were disrespected by people on this app. You might know my old favorite YouTuber. Oh wow. Yeah, yeah, and you definitely do run into, content creators that, have a different approach to their content and stuff. So I can understand that happening, Danny. Um, and that's unfortunate, especially when, it's so much good content that can be created because people have so many different perspectives. But sometimes, when people don't understand it, they feel what they don't know. So being that somebody don't know about something or don't know how to approach, certain people, or don't know what to say or how to, let the content flow a certain way, it pretty much, falls by the wayside. So I can definitely understand that happening, Danny. But I'll just say over here, definitely, you can definitely share your thoughts and opinions freely. Type in your chat messages freely. Whenever you hit the link, share your opinions freely. We go from there. And that's pretty much, what my channel is. Just, invoking conversation, invoking thought. But I definitely can believe that could happen, and it sucks that happened that way. Damn, that's deep. Whoa, that's crazy that happened to you. Yeah, it's a lot of ruthless things that happen on YouTube. That's crazy. Especially, like you said, it's somebody you've been supporting, only for something like that to happen to you. That is wild. Man, that is wild. And you say you're not interested in YouTube anymore? You say you're done with it, or you're just pretty much just finding different channels on YouTube to kind of, go in a different direction as far as, the content you watch, or you just done with YouTube completely? Shouts out to daughter of Zion in the building.
Factuals.
Daughter of Zion in the building. What's up? Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you listening. Thank you. Shouts out to y'all that's in the building, man. Yeah, link is pinned in the chat for anybody want to come up, share their thoughts. The link is pinned in the chat. We just chilling right now. This is Scenes by Also Dope Live. Scene 9. This is Scene 9. Make sure y'all go check out the other scenes. I got them in a playlist, 1 through 8. Of course, I'm going to add this one, Scene 9, to the installments. So make sure you all go check out the rest of the scenes. Or I've had many content creators and people from the audience come up, share their thoughts and opinions, just so you can get an idea of what I'm speaking of, people from different parts of the world just coming up and sharing their thoughts, and and me having the ability to, just have a conversation. It's some real good content, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Excuse me. Some real good content. I definitely wanted to make sure I did this live stream. And I was sitting back here like, do I want to go live? Do I really want to push this live stream back? I was even thinking about pushing this live stream back another day, and I was like, nah, I can't push this one back. Push this live stream back another day. I gotta hurry up and just do a live stream, because I like doing the scenes. And this live stream, I kept pushing back, and I said, I can't push this back no longer. I gotta do it. I gotta hurry up and do this one. The time slot that I've been doing my live streams have been around this time. People that's been watching the live stream was like, you should do the late shows. And I was like, I don't know about the late shows. I gave it to, excuse me, I gave it some thought as far as doing the late shows, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually do the late shows. Yeah, I'm not for sure if I'm gonna actually do the late shows. Is it your feelings are hurt and you found nothing but bad about the couple? Yeah, pull up, Danny, for sure. Yeah, the link in the chat. Yeah, pull up. Yeah, yeah, YouTube is a wild place. YouTube is a very, very wild place. And so many content creators doing so many different things with their content. So getting caught up in the way, content creators create, I can see how that happened. But yeah, that sucks that happened to you for sure. And that's one thing you don't want to do as a content creator. You don't want to box yourself in with a certain type of content. You definitely want to always expand your horizons and do trial and error. Some things are go, some things aren't a go. But you got to try. Something gonna hit. There's so many different people in the world that, certain type of content gonna resonate with certain people. That's just what it is. You just gotta put it out there. We can all be our own worst critic. You just gotta put the content out there. Boy, this weather been killing me. But we making it. It's an early Saturday morning on my end. Great Friday. Was able to get off, relax, chill out a bit, do a little bit of editing, get a premiere out there. Nice little upload. It's been a real good Friday. Of course, the Pinot Grigio is cold. We got cold Pinot Grigio. Nice little chill Friday it's been. So we going into the weekend just right. The holidays is approaching. I'm not that excessive person that's big on holidays. I really just look at the holidays as just family time. Time to get in with your family and make more memories with them. Of course, y'all talking about past memories, but making new memories with them. This been a real busy month for a lot of people, but it's one of those things you just got to make time for what you want to make time for. And that's what I'm definitely doing. Especially just trying to, make sure I get out to, and reach out to people that I love and let them know that I love them, and I'm thinking about them. And as the days go by, because you want to give people their flowers when they can smell them, for sure. Real good time we in though. 2025 is going to be just as good. Yo, I wasn't ready for 2024, and I'm not ready for 2025, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. You never will be ready. You just gotta go. That thing gotta be a go. Something you sought out to do, you just gotta do it. You can't think about it. You just gotta do it. You really can't. You can't think about it. Danny Reed, what's going on? Danny Reed P, what's up?
Factuals.
We got Danny Reed P in the building. I think she's trying to connect her camera.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good now. Yeah, can you hear me good?
I can hear you. I don't know what's wrong
Yeah, I see that
with
you was trying to get
my
your camera together.
internet. It's not working good. No, I went to the chat when I pulled the screen down.
Okay, I can hear you good. Can you hear me good still?
Now you breaking. I can hear you though, Nelly.
Yeah, because I'm about to say I can see you now. I knew at first I could hear you, but I couldn't see you because it was buffering for the camera. But now I can see you and hear you good. I was trying to make sure you can hear me on your end.
I don't know what's wrong with my internet. Like, I wonder, maybe my settings need to be fixed. I really don't know. I just paid my phone bill, so I don't know. It's only a boost phone, so.
You clear now though. I can hear you now.
You what?
I can hear you now. You clear now.
Yeah. So I'm just disappointed with YouTube. I like it's a negative place, I think. What do you think? Sometimes for the overall part of YouTube, is it negative?
Oh, you know what? I can't agree that YouTube does have negative sides to it, negative parts, negative sectors. It does have that to it. Um, like I said, a lot of content creators go about getting their content a certain way. So I definitely can agree with you on that. But I think the most important thing is especially for like people that's content creators is to have your own mind, have some type of structure, be grounded in something, know who you are as a person, not being
Hold on, it's
easily
breaking up
influenced.
really bad. I wonder what I can do on my phone to fix it. I don't know. I should it shouldn't be nothing wrong with my internet. It's just not working. Let me see if I
Because I can hear
can.
you good. That's the thing. It's breaking up on your end.
I can't hear you now though. Whatever, like now is you breaking up real bad, and I'm trying to listen. I might have to just
Try
use
to
somebody's
try to
Wi-Fi.
drop down, and come back up.
All right.
Okay.
What the fuck? It ain't even dropping down. I hate this. I'm gonna just have to
Let me
pull up
see.
someone.
Let me see if I can. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, yes, she got it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. But I think that's probably what it is. She if she dropped out and come back up, cause like I said, I can hear her good on her ear. But yeah, like I was just saying, yeah, content creators do go about different ways to get their content, and that's why I be up to the audience and the people that support them or watch them to give their opinion. Some content creators take it into consideration. Others be like, "Nah, that's what I'm doing. You like it, you love it. You gotta choose." So yeah, so I can understand, people that's been watching people for so long or for a certain amount of time, and they do content a certain way that is not in the way that made them start watching it. So they kind of reluctant to it. So I can understand that. It's just all it's just all a growing stage for real. It's growing, especially as a content creator, you're growing. You just, it's that's why you got to stay true to self, man, and have some type of structure and know who you are as a person first, or even start creating content or being on a platform like YouTube, because there's just so many different types of entities up here, and some people up here are easily influenced, for sure. Just staying true to self. That's definitely what you got to do. Just stay true to self and just keep creating. Like I said in the previous live stream, don't let nobody put limitations on you. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You got to stay true to self. Point blank, period. Because the moment you do that, you've already lost. You got people, sending your content in so many different directions, all for the sake of, they might like your content a certain way, or they want you to speak about this certain thing. They might want you to speak about this certain thing, but it's up to you, because you're the one that's creating the content. So that's the best advice that I can give anybody. Anybody, especially people that's aspiring to make content too. Um, you gotta do your own thing. You definitely gotta do your own thing. It's good to have other content creators you watch and you see how they doing their thing, but you gotta find what works for you, and you gotta do what works for you, because what works for somebody else might not work for you. So that's what's important too as well. You got to be able to send your content in a direction you want it to go. Telling you, man, it goes a long way. But I'm just grateful, and I'm appreciative of everybody that's been watching the content and everybody that's been supporting, because the way that this channel is growing is amazing, and I just want to say thank you all. We've reached over 200 plus subscribers, and it's definitely dope. It's very, very dope. Here we got Dani Repeat back. Her camera is loading up. Let's see if we can get her up and running. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Can you hear me?
Hold on. I got my Wi-Fi. Um,
Okay, I can
maybe
hear
they
you
got
good. Can you hear me?
Wi-Fi. Huh?
I said I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
I can't like it's you chopping up real bad. So it's like if you start talking and not saying words like slow and broke up, then it's gonna all run together. But I think I found some and hold on real quick, I'm about to try it to see if that Wi Fi works.
Okay.
'Cause my internet is not working right now. Let's see. Hold up. Damn, it's hot, man. Let me see. I know where the internet work real good at down the street. I don't even know if I'm about to go down there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I don't know where to get it to work at.
I was about to say I can hear you good. It's just you say you can't hear me on your end.
All right, you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Um, so you said, do you think that it is a positive place or negative?
Like I said, I do agree with you when you said it can be a negative place. But of course, you can find positivity in anything, but the different avenues that some content creators go down to, get their content, I could see how, some of them might go down um, a negative lane as far as getting their content. So I can agree with you on that. But you got to find a positivity. Um, it's really what you're trying to do as far as, and I'm just speaking from a content creator's perspective, and not a subscriber. And subscribers, I can see like y'all looking from a window like a content creator doing that type of content. You like, I don't know about that. But I definitely could see how, someone could look at YouTube and think of it as a negative place, especially if they're in a certain pocket of YouTube where that's all that's going on. So I definitely get it. I definitely understand that. And I can see how a person feels that way. So that's not something that I don't think is far fetched as far as how the content is viewed. I definitely can understand why a person might feel that way. Sending positive vibrations your way for your Saturday. It's an early Saturday morning where I am. If you are going into your Saturday in a few hours, I definitely want to send positive vibrations your way. Life be life, and I definitely understand that, but we are still here. You still have your health, you still have breath in your lungs, so definitely just seize the opportunity, seize the moments. 2025 is approaching, and you got to make it do what it do. Simple as that. That's just what it comes down to. You got to make it do what it do. A lot of great things on the way, y'all. I still got some uploads that I got to put up here. I'm going to actually upload the videos that I've been editing on my Also Dope Live main channel, where I actually put my desk together that I ordered from Amazon Cyber Monday deals. I also have another video when I went to ExoticCon 2024, when they have everybody, bringing their exotic pets and animals to a convention, and you can also purchase different types of exotic pets, food. It's just all different types of animals. They had snakes out there. Yeah, like people wearing the snakes, and I was like, nah, I ain't comfortable enough to be putting on no snake. Even though they say that the snakes is socialized, it's just the appearance of it. You know what I'm saying? All right, there it go.
Now I can hear you.
All right, I'm about to say there it go, because when I seen you pop up
Huh?
instantly, so there it go.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I got a lot of people that like to play on my phone, so my internet never works. So it's just
Oh,
like,
got you. So why you think YouTube's like a negative place?
it is very negative. One of my favorite YouTubers just disappointed me big time. And so I was just like, and it been twice because the first situation I had, it's just everybody's fake. And I was like I've been going through some stuff and I never want to be an entrepreneur, but I decided I'm gonna have to be in order to find the success that I want. So I had
Right.
was watching this channel about, and the guy was talking about like how he opened up this school and the things that he did and how to find investors for your business. So I'm like, well, maybe this will work because that's what I don't have is the money. So hold on.
Okay.
Hmm. So that's what I don't have is the money. And so I'm like, well, let me see. And I know people be BSing, but I'm still optimistic, even though I think this might be the last optimistic thing I'm gonna try to do because it's just people really aren't cool. But anyways, I watched it for like a year. I reached out to him like, well, do you think you can invest in my business? I got a really good business plan.
Mhm.
And he was like, it was some other stuff in between. And he was like, well, when you finish with your business proposal or when you get it ready, so let me know and then we can meet up. I can fly out there. Just basically lying. So I'm like, I got to a point where my back was up against the wall. I'm like, let me see, because if this man invested in his business, this is realistic. Like I got verification from real estate agents and everybody. It was realistic to start within 2 years, I would have profit. So, or even before that, but it was just a good business plan. So I drive out to Philly. Man, I was like, oh God. And so it just was like, it was not, it just was a waste of time. And so that was the first instance. And it was something positive that I was trying to do. Like
Mhm.
it used to be you can get good information on YouTube. And then recently, I don't know if I think these women of YouTube on these sectors, maybe a lot of people say it's somebody that look like me that they know. They might know somebody look like me and they think it's me, but they're just so negative and just I don't know. It's just I don't know. But that's why I think it's negative, and it's not really much positive stuff on here.
Ooh, excuse me. I understand that. So when you on YouTube, like, what you usually up here? What kind of content you actually watching up here?
But I used to watch stuff like Eric Dubay. I believe in flat Earth. I think that the Earth is flat, and so hold on. I'm sorry, my sinuses is backed up and it's bothering me real bad. I know you probably think I'm ghetto for doing that, but it just be like
No,
that
you
sometimes.
fine. You fine. Listen, I know how the weather is crazy now, so I definitely get it. It's all good. Like I said, I got my trials right now going through. You know, this weather just switched up on me and stuff.
Oh, that's surprising. You got flaws, do you?
Huh.
Okay. But I used to watch Eric. You know what? I'm a flat earther. I like anything that's really. I like Dan Calloway. Um, he talk about like basically how Indians were black, just just black historical information, and I like I fact checked a lot of his stuff, and I kind of agree with a lot of it.
Mm,
Um, I like Eric Dubay. He really broke down over the years, like when he's a flat earther and he has like the strongest arguments, like even as far as like plane travel. He did this video about and it showed like the distances between different places that you travel, how planes go like completely around the area in which they're supposed to go just because you can't fly. I don't know, it's really interesting. And even what I know about, the Bible and what God says, and then like things that I just researched, I just believe the earth is flat. So just different stuff. I like funny stuff. And I like I ended up watching this one channel and it was pretty cool the whole time. Up until recently. I
mm-hmm.
think the guy thinks some girl that they know that I don't know. That ain't me. Cause he just started acting weird too. So
Yeah, it's just it's so many different pockets of YouTube. You can end up anywhere, and man, people respond to different things the way they do. But yeah, okay. So with the flat Earth theory, what is that really about? Uh, like, is it like a almost like a rectangle? Is it a square? I mean, is it a cube? Like how? Like what's the shape of it when you say flat Earth? You're on mute right now. I can't hear you.
let me see. You know what? My bad, but let me see if I can get my other phone because I actually forget. Like I'm going through so much stuff right now. I can't even think straight. But I forget. I'm gonna tell you this shape in just 1 second. But just if you think about like travel alone, and then like I typically work in hotels, so I talk to a lot of pilots. Most pilots think that the earth is flat as well. There's no horizon. Um and then the globe theory, it came out late in life. It was like in the I want to say if it wasn't the 1500s, it was right before that. But it wasn't something that was always um it wasn't always a thing. Even like past generations, like the earlier times, they depicted the earth as being flat. I mean, because
Hmm.
if you think about it, if you spin a cup of water around, then the water is going to come out of the cup. It's not going to just stay flat. So if the earth just spinning, then we should feel it. And the water in the ocean would, if we can have weather disasters, I'm sure it would be one where the water came out of the ocean everywhere because we're spinning. So it's a lot of stuff that well, let me think of something else. I'm about to tell you the shape too. Hold on. But and then like gravity, I just nobody ever like I forget what mountain that is where it separates space from earth at the top of the mountain, but really nobody's been up there that lived. And so, in order to say that gravity exists when you leave space, that doesn't make sense because there's nobody just up there throwing a coin up in the air to see if it falls. But if
Right.
you throw a coin up in the air here on Earth, it's gonna fall. So that would just lead me to believe that gravity doesn't exist either. And then I know that the scientists that came up with that came out kind of late in time too. He was just making stuff up. It sounded like to me. A lot of them
Hmm.
was, and I think a lot of people that's like into the science world, a lot of them got like mental health issues, and like they well, not mental health, they just have a imaginary mind that just go far out. You know what I'm saying? And it
Mhm.
just once you get to going and you got power and you just keep going and going and going, you're gonna find something. The whole thing is to get basically what we would call a patent or trademark. Like you, it's going. That's what history is gonna say now. So I think that that's what happened, but I don't think by far it's true. But I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you the shape. Hold on. What you think about the Earth?
Oh, that's a real. I'm always referencing the earth, I'll always be saying when people are from the four corners of the world. So that is one of my favorite quotes that I like to say when I'm referencing, different people from all over. I always be like people from the four corners of the world. I'm open to believing that the earth is a different shape. We told that it's a globe. They got all these different models and stuff like that. But to come to find out the truth of it, of its shape and actually be something outside of a globe, I wouldn't be surprised as well. But I do believe, that it has to be. I don't know. I could see it being possibly another shape outside of a sphere. I could believe that.
But what was like? What make you think? What make you comfortable in believing that it's a sphere? Being that you know it, just something as simple as if you spin a cup around, the water is
Hmm.
gonna it's gonna move. It's not gonna just stay. So
Yeah.
knowing that, what make you even believe that that could be a possibility to be true?
Well, that it be a sphere.
Yeah, like
Honestly, and then too, it's like honestly, you just never know. And I'll just use just this year in general, like how, so many things that, we have been taught and it's been in textbooks and stuff that's been shown to us. Uh, Things have came out from, things that we were supposed to see as being just that. So it being to believe is sphere and it's a revolving the way it is, and like you said, gravity, with the planets and how the planets align and stuff like that, where you got, green. When you look at Earth, you see green, blue, brown, all these different colors on the Earth and stuff, and everything still staying intact. So I'm saying, would that be considered gravity keeping all that stuff together instead of
I
the
don't
Earth just
know.
kind of going, you know?
Well, yeah, they say that's what keep the water, the ocean at bay when the Earth is spinning is gravity. That's what they say.
Yeah, because
I
if
don't.
it's a sphere and you got all and they say like most of the planet itself is water, what's keeping everything, right there instead of kind of like spilling out into what they say, the galaxy or the atmosphere, you know, as it revolves. So I mean,
Mm,
I wouldn't find it hard to believe if it's a sphere, but if it comes to be something outside of a sphere in another shape itself, then I'm like, okay, cool, I can see that. Um,
uh,
I watched this funny thing. I had seen the Simpsons movie, and they had the boundaries when they was kind of boxed in at a certain part of Springfield, and they made it seem like the world was had different corners, like it almost was in like a cube shape. Like you can only go a certain limit past a certain way of the planet and stuff like that to make it seem like it's boxed in. So they were hitting towards that too. But like you said, it's a whole lot of Scientology and or Scientologists, and they believe a whole lot of things too. So it's just so many theories, a lot of different theories,
um,
whole lot of different
Another
theories.
thing is Admiral Byrd, which was the Navy person that was in charge of Operation Bluebird or whatever it was.
Hmm.
That's when they went to Antarctica and all of his helicopters was just disappearing because they were just blowing up in the air once they would get near something that nobody could see. And it was like it's suspected to say they was hitting the wall, like the firmament,
Hmm.
and that's why they was blowing up. And that's like I watched a few of his interviews, and it's a lot of good information. So I like to learn stuff sometimes, but. I
Yeah.
kind of took a break from that because I was going through stuff and I just couldn't focus on learning. So I was
Right.
watching this channel that used to be cool when I needed something to do on YouTube, but I don't know. I want
What
to.
you liked about the channel that you used to watch?
Oh, it was about Young Dolph, and so
Okay.
it was about Young Dolph, and it was. I feel like there's a lot of good information on there. It was like a lot of good information. And so out of everything that I was like out of everybody's theories and stuff like that, I think it just had the most believable stuff. Like, cause nobody is gonna know unless they was there. You know what I'm saying? But just as far as what we can speculate or whatever, I think that it was probably the most accurate and
Mhm.
believable, or that I would choose to believe. And so that's what that used to be about. And then I don't know, I like to watch. I don't watch psychics and tarot and stuff like that, but I ran across Alexis K. Tyler. She is a psychic medium when Nipsey had died, and I don't know. I've been watching her channel ever since. I learned a lot on there too. So,
Mhm.
and that was it. That's about it. I like just good topics, I guess. It's a lot of them. I was watching that drill, like all about Chicago drill, for a long time too,
Mhm.
and then I stopped watching that. So.
Do you create content or you just watch it?
Well, I come to find out, I just my content good. I generate revenue. I just
Okay.
people stealing it. You know what? I'm not.
Yeah, so tell me about that. You was talking about people stealing. So, okay,
I
what
don't
kind of
have that
content
many
do you make,
details
and why
about
did
it.
they steal it?
Well, they stole. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out too. I'm just. I don't know. I think right now we just living in wicked times,
I
and I
believe that.
think that no, I really do think that. Like what I think is, I don't know why they would do that. I really just don't know. But a lot of people sometimes it seems like are influenced by others. Like sometimes people have a significant other that can influence them to do certain things, but then people are grown and make their own wicked decisions. So you just never know. Only thing I could think of is just that um like sometimes I'm a good person. I got morals and it's just certain stuff I'm not gonna do to disrespect somebody. And I'm one of them type of people I feel like we can all win. But it just I don't know. People tend to take advantage of me. Like if they see it's something that'll benefit them, instead of being like, "Hey, this is a good blah blah blah," they'll just do something shady and try to cut me out or something like that. But I don't know what they could have been thinking because to be honest, I don't even know the people. But it's just I just like a lot of stuff that goes on with me. I'll put it on the internet because I feel like this is like the only last thing that I could do. Like I don't didn't know what else to do to try to, figure out a resolution, a positive resolution for me. And so I just started putting information about things that was going on with me on there. And it's just deep, man, for real. So I don't know. I don't know. People just disappoint me every day. And
So
it's like the one
are you going
huh?
into it with expectations, or are you just kind of
Man, I really want to just take a break. Like once I get in a place to where I don't need a phone. I will never have a cell phone again. I will not be on the internet no more. Like I don't know. I really don't know how to take it because I can't make anybody do anything. I might, and I can really create my own content, but right now I'm going through some things where it's a lot of haters that like to try to block me from being successful in any type of way. So I can't even really say that I can do my own YouTube because they'll try to block it. So it's just like I'm ready. I'm just sometimes you just get fed up and it's not like giving up because I'm gonna be back with something way better. But the whole thing is just that, I'm one of them people I was just born with something on my face. I don't know if I look funny. I don't know what's going on. But people either always stare at me and then either you look really like me or you just don't. It's no in between. And a lot of people envy me a lot. Um, I don't know why. I'm like one of the coolest people you will meet, but for some reason, I don't, people just, and the stuff that they do is like jealousy tactics. So that's the only reason I'm saying that that's what it looked like. Because up until recent, like everybody that I've met in my life, like they absolutely, well, not everybody, of course, that's not true, but most people that meet me, like they absolutely love me. I'm a good person. You know what I'm saying? I got good conversation. I see somebody having a bad day and they may not even really have on a nice outfit, but that make women feel good. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I see somebody, I pick lift their day up. Just you just want to hear something positive, and especially because you never know what people going through at home, and it's a lot of negativity going on, and I understand that. So I used to be one of those type of people, and for some reason that bothers people. Like I would hear people like commenting, dang, she think this and she no, I don't think anything. This is just who I am and I'm allowed to be this way. It's like, I don't know. My reality is so crazy that I don't know. I don't, it's crazy. But that's pretty much, a lot of people just seem to have, I don't know, they just want to hold me back from being successful and then take my ideas so that they can be successful. When um I wouldn't even like, I don't have any interest in being on the internet. I would be able
Mhm.
to just, if I had somebody to trust, here you go, you can use it. Just make sure you pay me. You don't even, but people ain't that real. Well, the thing about it, everybody made money on it except for me. And I'm going through some shit that I'm really broke. So I'm just like, hmm, but it's cool. It's not anything I'm gonna cry again about.
I got you. What is it that you wanted to do?
As far as what?
The content. Like what was it that
Well, I didn't want to do anything with it. I would have never expected nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? Since like I don't, that's not cool. Like I'm, I don't know. I'm just looking at this like, okay. Um, First of all, I think these people need to have a reality check. And sometimes what happens is that one of the things that I learned to do before I even heard anybody tell me this, I always look at myself in the mirror and be like, okay, so you did this, that, and this is how. I always try to see where the error is in me. A lot of the times I don't find it in me. I find it in what other people is doing, and which what other people do is not my business, long as it ain't got nothing to do with me. And so what starts to happen is that it's these platforms full of women that, me personally, girls never liked me. Like for some reason they think I'm arrogant. They just think a bunch of stuff that ain't true. And it's just because I'm not ghetto. I'm not we just aren't into the same thing. They think that I think I'm better, and it's not nothing like that. I don't got time for foolishness. I like to laugh a lot, but when it just comes to stupidity, I got zero tolerance. And so the women over there, like, I don't want to be a big fat woman. I don't want to be, because I noticed that those type of women are real miserable. Like if I get older, I'm definitely gonna stay in shape because, well, when I get older, because that is a characteristic that comes with older women if they big. And so what happens is they'll find a guy and he knows how to feed their emotion of feeling, give them feeling of that like somebody want them, or like, a woman should feel. A lot of them don't have that, and it's men that know how to pacify that. And which he ain't wrong. Like I'll whatever you come up with to win, if that's what you good at, I'm rooting. I used to root for everybody. I don't have no bias on or want to see anybody do bad. I want to see everybody win. So I feel like this man, um I just think they're all fake. For some reason, they've been hating on me. And then these women, like, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but I just think it was shady. Um, and then I heard judgmental things because I'm watching what's going on. I see it. I just
Mhm.
didn't say nothing. I'll watch stuff for a long time to see what the result gonna be before I
Right.
say something. And I'm watching these comments, I'm watching these reactions, and I'm thinking now I know the extent of it. These bitches had the nerve to be judging some shit, but they need my shit on there and not their own. And I'm just curious about that. Like, I don't know. It's just a lot of questions. And then now that I think about it, it's just, I don't know. Like, the hardest thing, like, for me is it's hard staying in line with being having morals and self integrity, respecting yourself as far as your temple and everything go. Like sometimes I be in situations where I literally would just want to like mess with different men because I'm single, and then people start getting on my nerves real quick. And then I might like this dude, and like we don't talk no more this week. Like my mind will think like that, but you got to have some type of sense of self control. So to have that sense of self control, and I don't have to, I really can do what I want to do. If I want to sleep around, I really could. It's nothing stopping me other than self control because I want to, for myself and for God, be better than that. So to take that from me and just do what you want to do with it, or that's not, I just think that's not, is that's foul, and it's so many women that put themselves out there to be certain type of ways. But it seemed like as long as you're a woman, like for instance, my homeboy, his girlfriend, she's real pretty. Like she got a really great shape, she got a real pretty face, she got good long hair, like she's a pretty girl.
Hmm.
But she's shady than a motherfucker. Like she's the type that'll get you robbed and set up. Me, I tell her, she know I'm like this. Like I tell, if I take her somewhere, I tell all the niggas Robin will steal. And so because if something come up missing, they be thinking I did it, and it's her. You can't take her nowhere. She'll take your shit. And so it's like niggas welcome those type of girls around just because how they look. And
Hmm.
like, you know, um, be on goofy shit with them. And I don't know, I just ain't. So they'll prefer those type of girls, but women that ain't about to do no shiesty stuff, like, but just solid. But I get in shit. It's just you don't got to know that about me. So, and I'm not about to get into nothing shady or nothing like that. Normally, if it got something to do with some money and it's something, but it'd be like women that are kind of more decent and wouldn't do stuff like that is the women that they'd be like, oh, was she the police? Or, it's just a bunch of just, I don't know. Everything is in reverse. It's like people like negative and good is just suspect, I guess.
Hmm.
Like we live in a world like I got so many problems, but what am I about to dwell on problems for? Like I'm a happy person. I know that if I walk around mad all the time, I can end up in prison because I can snap. I know if I walk around mad all the time, that's me just being unhappy. Like only person gonna feel that is me. Like why would I want that for myself? And so like things happen in life. You just gotta keep going. And so it's not that I'm always happy, but if I'm around people, I'd rather people just be like, just see that I'm not frowning and all of this, because if I'm not smiling or whatever, people think I'm mad or unapproachable. So, then I start hearing people talk about if someone's always, it's even YouTube's coming out about, if someone's always happy, and then you need to be leery of that person. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? That's crazy to me. Or they'd be like, something is too good to be true, don't believe it. What does that mean? I want the best of everything. Why would I think something is too good to be true when anything is possible? It's just like, I just got a whole different way of thinking about life, and people just think the negative way nowadays. Like, I really want to whoop some of them women's asses for real. Like, I really have a serious problem with them. And then come to find out, I don't know, man. It just, I'm one of them type of people, like, I'll be ready to get into it with people. If you let me know we got a problem, then like, and then we gonna cease that problem because it just, I don't know. But I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed in the YouTuber the most. I'm really disappointed in him. And I don't know, I'm just disappointed. Like I feel like he betrayed me. And I feel like I don't know what else, but I do feel like that.
I understand that. Uh, yeah, and like I was saying, a lot of content creators they go about getting their content a certain way, and sometimes supporters or people that's an audience that's been watching the content see that they went a different direction with some content that might make them look at it like Man, I'm kind of disappointed on stuff. And again,
I mean, it ain't even about the
that's your opinion.
content because
And we all entitled to that. We all entitled to our opinions and our thoughts about how we look at the content too. So
I ain't even worried about the content at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I would have did, but I'm in a situation where he knows that I need the money. And you gonna give some
hmm.
other bitches the money, that pissed me off. Like, don't do that.
Oh, okay, I
And
got you.
so
Got you.
it's like, I
Got
don't know. It just see, I don't know. Like that's what I mean. You ain't pick up on that. Like it's not even about that. I don't care
So
if it's
I didn't know
something.
money was involved. I definitely didn't know money was involved as far as something that you had did and the
If it's
consecrated broke
anything
bread.
of mine, if it's anything of mine, money, and they got money, then I should be involved. But obviously, they think like you. They think exactly like you.
What you
But
mean?
if it, you said that you didn't know money was involved, if it
Well,
wasn't,
I did hear you say that I did hear you say that you know you had ideas as far as the content and you was making money off of it and
Mhm.
people just stole it from you. I didn't have no idea we was speaking about the same content creator that happened to you. I know you said it was two separate occasions. So
Oh, the
now that you
first
brought
one was not the same person that I'm
okay, yeah,
talking
that's
about
why
now.
I was just bringing clarity to that. But yeah, so but yeah, I definitely understand. If there's money involved, yeah, you want to get paid for sure. Yeah,
hmm
get
And
that.
so I'm just like salty about that. And then like these women, like I want them all to give me my money that they made because I just feel like they beneath me. I feel like these broads couldn't even sit at a table with me. I just don't like them. It's just I hate women that spew so much negativity towards other women. And I understand some stuff is content, but these women be serious and they really have issues that's just jealousy issues. And I just think that um, like it's so much. It's how women think, and I just like I've been. I don't know, man. Like I used to be a pro black person, and I don't date outside my race. So I remember this girl gonna ask me. She was like something about do I date white dudes, and I think that it was a white dude that was trying to hook up with me through the girl, and I just don't do that. I'm not racist, nothing like that. But we're not supposed to be equally yoked. And I mean unequally yoked, and that means something. Every man in the Bible, every king fell from a Gentile woman. Like that means something. There's things that you can compare in history. Like our DNA means something. Like we black women is the only mitochondriac or however you say it, like of the world. So it's like, why would I want to? God gave me that. Why would I want to? And so I just got different beliefs. I take God serious, and there's certain things that I think is more serious than others because it can affect generations. And so I told the girl simply just like I don't date outside my race. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's just because obviously this is gonna be something that people gonna keep asking me. Just I don't even wanna just I don't date outside my race. So anyways, after that, I guess she went back and told him I said that. It's a whole bunch of stuff. And next thing you know, this group of people just started making these messages like basically to show me that black people ain't shit and niggas
Man.
really ain't. And I feel like that's what they did, and they are right, so right, because man, just even that situation, you know what I'm saying? Like that was very classless and tasteless, and all women are not cut for that type of stuff. Like some women deserve respect because they earn it, and then you get females that's like in the chat. I really want to know. I got a few questions. Why they couldn't use theirs? Because a lot of people's don't look good. A lot of people's ain't pink. A lot of people's just don't look good. And so I just got questions like that. And I don't know. The way,
What was the content that was stolen from you?
oh man, I don't even know. I don't even, it was very,
Because he said it was money that was stolen. What was it that what I'm saying? What they take from you?
um, I don't know what it was. Something in my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Something that just, I probably, it's terrible.
Hey, look, misunderstood don't gotta be explained. Yeah, I listen. You said enough. I got you. Look, I got you. One of those. I got you. Yeah, I got you now. I got you.
And it ain't even the fact about people, like, I don't want people to see it. Like, no, of course
Right.
not. But if people getting money, I'm broke. And the crazy part about it is, like, I'm one of them type of people, like, I'm a good friend to have. Something happen, I'm a friend that you could call when ain't nobody else answering or whatever. And I got it, I'm gonna do it. It's just like, I don't know, I'm just a reliable person. So to see that somebody do me like that, it's just like, well, dang. I don't know. But the women is just, I don't know. I just got a problem with those women. I just wish, I don't know. It's just, it's
But you
crazy.
know they gonna do that kind of stuff regardless. You know that,
Well, nobody should be selling my pictures regardless.
right?
And I'm not,
Right.
like, first of all,
Well, right. Well, yeah, of course, yeah. But it's a
but
lot of vindictive people in the world.
it's not even that. I don't like them. So why would anybody that act like they don't like me want to make money from me? Like, I swear, I don't know. There's no way that I'll be able to approach them personally. Most people talk a bunch of shit on the internet, and then they'll be right in front of you and act like you don't know. They damn sure ain't gonna say shit. So it's just like, I don't know, man. Sometimes that's why I said I just got to take a step back. I'm not really in a position right now to just turn my phones off and just leave. Like, because I know how to find happiness within me and stuff to do, so much so I really don't need a phone. I could go without the internet, but I'm just not in a position to right now. I need my phone. And so I will
Right.
end up using the internet, but I'm just ready to disconnect from all this stuff because it's just, I'm over it. I'll be in the crib and just doing everything I like and being out the way. I don't know, but so
I
what you
get
think
that.
about the situation?
Oh, I get that. I get that. You want to get completely off the grid. Get away from the internet. It's a lot of crazy stuff on the internet. I agree.
No
Especially,
disrespectful people. What do you
yes,
think about the situation?
being that you pretty much told me exactly what it is that that was put out there on you and people profited off of it. So yeah, that right there is already wow. Like you said, a bunch of people that never looked at you. Put it this way, didn't fuck with you in that light. And making money off of you, and you sitting over there like, well, damn, that's my stuff. How I'm not even. So I'm looking at. I agree. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, um, what I want to ask you now is, do you ever think about? Okay, I know you say you want to go off the grid. Do you find yourself wanting to, be a part of creating anything, or just being pretty much still a spectator, or that
Um,
situation just kind of took you away from like social media platforms?
well, um, I really like, I'm more the type, like, I would have to know the detail because I'm more the type that, like, I'll just, like, give you this and then just give me the money back if you figure out how to work it out or
Right,
something like that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't, um at this point I've recognized I am really a bad chick. Maybe one of the best. So I don't feel like people of these, like, I would rather be on I would rather be on a Candace Owens type of show versus these sectors because those women just don't even they couldn't even. I don't know. I don't want to sound Eric. I don't want to sound certain type of ways, but I really feel like this. And I'm being serious. I'm just trying to not sound. And I'm so serious.
hey,
I
look,
just feel like
talk your shit.
like they don't deserve to know shit. They can stay stupid and dumb. And I just be feeling like that. So if it's a way I can help out somebody I'm cool with and we can get some bread, then that's one thing. But
Right.
to just help these raggedy bitches, like, what? That's crazy to me. So I don't know. I
You
just
don't
got a
got
lot of,
to. You can
huh?
you can do it. I say you ain't gotta help them. You ain't gotta even, go that direction, because you already know what you up against. So yeah, that,
I,
and again, you seem like you taking you already accepted that, like that experience. I don't want to say loss, it's just
no,
that
I
you
did
already
not
accepted
accept
that
it.
experience. Oh, you
I
did?
did not
Okay.
accept it. I'm
Okay, so
hoping
you still
that
after it? You still pursuing
The
it?
money?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
the content creator, he owes me for that. What are you
Yeah.
like? I'm okay with payments. I understand that sometimes people like to make threats. They think that they're really tough. I think they may be tough. I remember somebody asked me about them, what I think, and I said they remind me of like a street general. But you know that I respect people and see it for what it's worth. But I have to respect me and know what it's worth as well. And I just I feel like for that content creator to have a problem with that would be really petty. Um, I don't see, like, I haven't really dealt with people that's in like that take money as like it's just sacred. I've always dealt with people where money is just, it go, you get it, it go, you get it. Is that like I'm more one of them type of people. I don't cherish it. But for something like that, yes, like I need that. Like that was
Right.
completely disrespectful, and I don't foresee it should be a problem. Like it shouldn't be, but you never know. People these days, they just I don't know.
So
Some
so
people.
so with the content creator that was it the content creator that put that out there?
Oh yeah, it was,
So y'all
and
so
and
y'all
the
had some
content
type of
create.
rapport that he was able
Um,
to get that kind of content from you?
you know what? He is so disgraceful. I wouldn't even represent myself in that type of light. I clicked on the wrong channel and it just led me to hell, honestly. So
Mm,
I just feel like I don't know. Like I've been a real strong supporter, so I comment a lot. Like this has been going on for 3 years. Like I'm not talking to the person, but like I comment a lot. I noticed that if I sit and just watch the channel because I've been getting blocked lately, that the chat doesn't even go as much, like, or even commenting on the content as much unless I'm in there. And the only reason to start doing that is because I don't know, they be trying to compete with me. Because if I just watch it while I'm blocked, they be talking to each other about who knows what. Most of the time. I'm not saying this is all the time, but most of the time that's true. I know I always and I was like, I remember when I had became this person's friend, started following the person on YouTube. I believe that they only had like I want to say for some reason the number 5 and 12 keep on sticking in my mind. He might have had 12 followers, or it was 12 or 5, one of the two. I don't
mhm.
remember exactly which one, but I was in the top, first couple. And so I've been watching every day. Like I used to love that channel. I was going through some real bad stuff. I moved to Tennessee. Like I always used to take the content creator's voice. Like it just gave me a sense of comfort. I don't know why. Like I never really even paid attention to. I didn't even see him that much because I would be doing stuff just listening. And so I would comment on stuff like, I swear, me and this person, we solved the whole case a long time ago. And so I still just stay interested, and so I feel like the type of support that I've shown, like I'm not the only person, because of course it was those 12 or 5 people before me, and they could still very well be, members or whatever. I just feel like I put a whole lot of support in, even though I don't have much money right now. If I had money like I used to, I would donate all the time because I feel like he does a really good job. And I support people that do well. Like that's his passion. I think that he does good at it. And he's a good entertainer, so I would support that. But the least I can do is support with the non-monetary support that I can offer. And to see that, I mean, I understand that something may happen and you just like fuck it, you don't really think about it, and then. But I really honestly feel like a man of integrity, or even to just a good gesture would be to pay me, because I'm not a greedy person. I'm just in a situation. If I wasn't going through this stuff I'm going through right now, I could just walk away from it and just be like, fuck it, I don't, because money comes so quick and easy. Like it just come, and then it's just like it's certain situations that come in your life, and then it blocks good from coming because it's so much negativity behind it. It just, I don't know, but I've always been a blessed person, so I just really feel like, the best thing to do would be to just give me, whatever they think is fair. Just, I think that would be the best thing to do under the circumstances, because I'm under the impression that this still goes on. So I know it does, and it's been a lot. And I've noticed, I've been like, I didn't know the depths of it, but I just knew like other people can see it. And so I don't know, that's like kind of degrading to me because I don't put myself in those situations. Like I just don't. And so I feel like that. But yeah, I'm gonna be mad if he don't come to some type of understanding with himself that probably is the right thing to do. Because I mean, I didn't deserve for them to do that. Or they could at least ask me. I probably would have been like, yeah, because I need the money. I don't want to do it myself because I don't want to. But the fact that that the person just did it, and then like and benefit from it, and I'm still like really in a bad position. I just thought that was corny, tasteless, classless, and it just was shiesty to me. But everybody don't think like me, so I don't know. But yeah, actually, I still need that money.
Damn. Yeah, that's a crazy ass situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is.
Damn. So have you reached out to him and trying to figure some stuff out, or like you said, I heard you say you hope that they figure it out within themselves that that's the right thing that they should
Well, no,
do.
I told him, I emailed him. I don't know. The man is like he acts. Maybe I don't know what's going on with him. I can't even judge anybody. I don't know what the hell going on with him, but he just
Hmm.
ignored me. So when I said something to him about it, he just ignored me. I had told him like, can I basically same thing I told you. Like I feel like that's fair. I need the money from that. Like I am so broke, you have no idea. I'm going through some real serious stuff. Not because I'm sorry or because I'm lazy or because of what I won't do for myself. Like no, I'm going through a blockage, and so it's like he know that. And so I would think because I already told him like, bro, you're gonna have to look like this is only the right thing to do. So at this point he know. So it's up to him to decide if he gonna do it or not. But this is like one of them things where like I get mad about stuff, then I'll let it go. But this one of them things that bother my soul because it was just like the level like that's serious.
Yeah, it is.
Like it's real serious. So I'm like, and I really ain't even mad about it. It's just like it, like the money is a problem, and it
Hmm.
just I don't know. But hopefully, I don't know. I think that the guy has a lot of negative people around him. I think that he would actually even be a better person. Um, like I don't know. I probably could would have been a psychologist if I'd have had the patience to stay in school. I just don't have them type of patience. But I think that sometimes people is would hold people back. Sometimes it'll be your biggest fans that want you to just stay at a bare minimum place just because they're scared of what you will do if you elevate
Hmm.
and how it will affect them. I think that sometimes pacifying people that has low self-esteem and self issues can sometimes hinder you because you know you get rewarded or you get rewarded by providing that missing space that these some women feel. And I honestly think that sometimes people get stuck in thinking that those rewards is enough when your rewards can be way bigger than that. You just got a group of fans that is holding you back from being great. um Everybody that root for you don't really want to see you do well.
Hmm.
Especially when it's women, because they want to keep you to where it's not going to be women that they think is better than them. Like I done seen some big women with some dope ass husbands, like, and the niggas I don't think would cheat on their wife. All niggas I don't believe cheat. I know that they don't because I got niggas that I know don't cheat on their girlfriend. So I'm not in the cage mind to think that all men still cheat. Anybody can cheat. Like it just they gotta have a reason or whatever make them do it. But it's a lot of people don't. It's just that a lot of people do. So I feel like sometimes people I don't know. You probably understand what I'm trying to say, but I
Yeah.
think that sometimes people like the whole situation is just bad. And then that's like for me, for instance. I don't have like much of anything. Like I've had always had nice stuff, but I'm going through something where it was just taken. So it's women that is like intimidated by me. Like I can't bring nothing to the table with no man right now. I cannot bring nothing to the table. I really don't date or I turn down relationships because I know it's nothing I can bring to the table. And it's not even a good feeling because I know I'm gonna be real needy. I need this, I need, and it's not like, I don't know. I think people say no. I've never heard no so much in my life. I don't like that. Like, what in the hell? Like, this is crazy. And so I just don't like what's going on at all. And so I'm like, man, this is not for me. I don't know where these people been. And so these women, I feel like, I don't know, but you probably understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. It's a weird space. It's definitely a weird ass space, especially going through that type of situation.
But
I
these
definitely
bitches is
understand.
raggedy as hell. Like, they got underlying issues. Like my situation is only like it is like literally if somebody walked past you and just took your purse and it ain't nothing you can do, but just let them walk
Mm,
away with it. I'm in one of them situations, but more like it's not that simple, but it's like that. These women are in situations like mine, literally because they're sorry or because I don't know, man. They women is crazy. I just what they say. I digress. It just these bitches off the hook. And I'm like, man,
what part of the world you at? Where you from? You got like a country twang to you.
really? I'm from Ohio,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'm in Kentucky, and I I don't know what's going on. Yeah. This is some whole other shit. I don't know. I think this is what I think. Honestly, I honestly don't think that I'm in the same place that I was 2 years
Hmm.
ago. Like this is new people. They even look different. I swear I don't know what happened to the old people. The black people still look the same. Some
Hmm.
people still look the same, but I don't know where I'm at. And so I'm like, and I remember like I was asking my homies Robin and D, like, man, do y'all think we still alive? Cause I swear it feel that different. I've never been in a world of people where it feel like it's no nice people left.
Hmm.
Like you can't speak to people. You will speak to somebody, they look at you like you're stupid. Or it's just such a negative space, man. And I don't know. I don't like it. Like I've always enjoyed life. Like, let me tell it. I'll be in the crib. I don't be doing nothing. But I know how to get into stuff too and have a really good time and then just go chill. I like to be private.
Hmm.
And that's just how I like to live. And it's like now, I don't know. And it's these women. They sons, they off the fucking hook. Then the younger sons, I remember in Columbus, like this woman, she's a barmaid. And her sons was like, I think 16, 14, and 13 or something like that. These niggas been in jail for murder. They had their own crib because her dude didn't like them. And I think it's a lot of that going on in the black community. These women are just so weak. And what it does is it's like, it's letting the men get worse. It's like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm.
instead of being one of those women that, like, okay, if we younger and we was together and we was doing this stuff, just this negative stuff that ain't gonna land us nowhere other than somewhere we don't want to be. Like it could
Right.
be anything, like anything. So, um, like as we get older, it's kind of like you don't keep on rooting the motherfucker on to keep doing the wrong stuff. Like eventually you gotta want better in life
Right.
because like some people had lifestyles where they didn't come from a two-family home and they only had and it was hard what they came from. You never know what people been through. And a lot of the times in the black community, it get a lot worse than what it was in the old white people like the old white people, not the new ones, the old ones communities. Then it's stuff that's just different. And sometimes, you can become a product of your environment. But if you got a
Hmm.
woman with you, it's not no reason why you still the same going down the same bad path. It's like once you get the money and you understand all the like that even shifted. It's no longer just drugs you can do to get extra money. Some people are really good content creators, like the guy I'm telling you about. I think he's really funny. I think he's a good content creator and entertainer. I like all of the channels that he got. And so I can watch those all day and be straight. And that's typically what I do. And so
Hmm.
um I just think that sometimes it's I don't know, it'd be the women. And I think that it's like it's a woman that influenced. I could be wrong. He could have wanted to do anything he wanted to do, and a lot of it was him. He got a mind of his own. He ain't stupid. But sometimes women influence people to do things that, like every king in the Bible fell because of a Gentile woman, and that's really what happened. So that explains it in a nutshell. What I'm trying to say. And it's just, I don't know. People weak these days, and I just think that it'd be a better place for us all as far as success and everything. Like money is so easy to come by when, especially if you're a content creator.
Hmm.
But everybody ain't always gonna be rooting for you. They want you to stay stagnant but be popular. If you know what I
Right.
mean. So that it helps them. And it just, I don't know, sometimes you lose a lot of good friends along the way dealing with a
Hmm.
person that really ain't going all y'all ever gonna do is just be whatever, just stagnant where you are when the
Right.
plan is to elevate. You know what I mean? So that's what I think is, because I think, I don't know, like when I think about it now, like I don't want to be nothing like how the older women was, like how that submissive shit. I think that just means you about to go let this man do whatever he wants. That, like, I think respect is the biggest thing. If I respect you, you respect me. I mean, we ain't got to worry about nothing shicey because we respect each other. It just sums everything up in one. I ain't got to worry about you being a liar, this, that, or the third, because you respect me. You're gonna do what people that respect each other do. Be real. And so I think that I don't know, man. I just got how I think, and it just don't fit obviously how anybody else thinks. So
I mean, but that goes back to what I was saying, like, especially, with men, we you got to have structure first and foremost. We got to have structure. We got to be able to handle our business, and we got to be able to mean what we say and say what we mean in every aspect. Um, if a man that doesn't have those qualities, they're going to fall victim to fall for anything because they stood for nothing. As cliche as it sounds, it's a real thing. So, when you have especially weak-minded individuals, I ain't gonna just say men, but just weak-minded individuals that don't have a thought of their own and need people to think for them, they always gonna fall victim to that, and they're gonna always be easily influenced. So that's gonna always be the result when you dealing with weak-minded people.
wait,
And
say that one more time.
I was basically which part? Everything, or what did you
The
hear?
just the weak minded people part. Say that part again.
Oh, I was just saying, like, when you're just dealing with weak-minded individuals, they're always going to fall victim to falling for anything, because they stood for nothing. And when you're dealing with them, they're just going to be easily influenced.
So out of the two people that I just described, the content creator and I don't know who the woman is to him because I don't know them personally. Who would
Hmm.
be the weak minded person to you, him or her?
Well, it would have to be the content creator, because if they being influenced by somebody who has already a thought about you
I
or
don't
whatever's
know that they
going
being
on.
influenced though. This was just my speculation, so keep that in mind. I don't know. This is just what I'm thinking, just by what I'm seeing. I
Well,
don't know these
well,
people.
well, what I'm saying, well, the reason why I say the content creator, because the content creator is the one that has the control of the direction the content goes.
Right.
So if they're having people influence their content to go a certain way instead of the way they would like it to go, and they feel like they have to placate to that, then I would say the content creator. Because the audience gonna think what they're gonna think anyway. That's what they there for.
Right. I
They're there
agree.
to have an opinion.
So basically, the content creator, that's just who he is, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say so. I mean, when people show you who they are, believe it.
You said they are who they are, but what?
I said when people show you who they are, you gotta believe it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So, do you think he should give me the money?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, or y'all work something out or something, especially if it was a situation where he was able to make it lucrative off of your likeness and your brand and, having your face on that. I think you should get a little something for it. Y'all should work something out. I don't see why not, if y'all got that kind of agreement. But my thing was, how was he even able to access that?
You know, I really am not the type to ask questions. I just I'm a different type of person, and to be honest, the stuff that I'm going through right now, I've been going through it for a long time, and I've seen the different people that have been brought in, and it's just like, I actually care. Like, I care about people, and in
Yeah,
some situations, sometimes people just get, I don't know, putting stuff. I can't be mad at somebody. I don't know how he got it. I don't know. I don't ask questions. I just go with the flow of things. But
I get that, and I see what you mean. I can read between the lines. I get it. Hey, I get it. You entrusted somebody with something, and they let you down. I get that
yeah,
because you was
I don't
the
know.
it originally was yours. You know,
But yeah, but I mean, well, okay, you're
you see what
right.
I'm saying? It was yours first before anything.
Yeah, the Nick, and he's a fraud. He's a fraud too. Now that I have to put the responsibility a little bit on myself, because that's a little bit true, it's a little bit not. So if I have to pretend like that's true, then like, I don't know. I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. It's crazy, but
But I
I
get it.
don't
I
know how we
mean,
got it. I
yeah,
don't know how he got it. People get things different type of ways, you know what I mean? And the guy, he's really smart. Like, that's one of the things I liked about him. But then I'm questioning how smart he is. Because it's like, I don't know if he's just smart in some areas or if it's like an overall thing. I'm confused. I don't know I just don't know.
and
All
I
I
know
know,
people have rapports with different people too. So when you have rapports with all different types of people, people get some sense of complacency and exchange texts and pictures and stuff, and you entrusted somebody with some information.
right.
So
That,
I
yeah.
get it.
So,
I get it.
yeah. But anyway, um, I'm not again. I don't know. So, and people, I don't know. I don't have no anger really. Like, my
Mhm.
anger is underlying for where everything started. I don't take people that's at the ass end, or whatever the case may be. I just don't. My anger don't work like that. It's certain sectors of my life that people, and so it's kind of just like, I know what type of friend I am. Like, I don't know, I just like honest people. It don't, like, I'm not looking for anything from anybody. If I'm
Mhm.
cool with a dude, like, if I think that you decent or whatever like that, then I'll talk to you. I'm not doing nothing else. And then, like, there's a period in my life where I didn't want to talk to nobody. I just be like, no. And so I be looking at stuff like I know I'm a real good friend to have. And so when I know I see somebody playing me on something stupid, I just be really thinking like, damn, that was really stupid. I can completely just move on and then not even and get, because I'm a good friend to lose. I really am. Most people always want to come back and be like, oh, well. And I used to be like one of the people that forgive people, but people will take advantage of me because I'm a nice person. And it's not even that I'm stupid. I just don't care. Like, I look out. And
Mhm.
so, like, I feel like I've been watching this dude for long enough time that he know I'm a loyal fan. That's all I ever intended to be, was just a fan. Because, like I said, most people are married nowadays, and I had to, like, most people are married. Most guys are, and so I just don't. I never wanted to date nobody famous, and I just didn't look at him like that. He was just a sense of comfort for me. Like, I took this voice everywhere with me, and so it was like, when I don't know. I just feel like people should be honest about certain things and have more self control. Like, it ain't no reason to play me, because one of the things about me is like, we can get some money. And so to try to be shady based off of some shit where we can get some money, why get some money based off me with somebody else? Like that doesn't
Mm,
make sense because I would never cut nobody out like that. Like I could be rich soon. Like if I had seen value in you, like I want everybody to win. So I would just like it wouldn't even if I give you this, whatever you do with it, just I hope it's whatever your dreams are. We don't have to be friends afterwards or anything. And then I just feel like when people create situations to where it becomes hurtful and disrespectful for no apparent reason, they just did it. It
hmm
just kind of, I don't know, that rubbed me the wrong way. I feel like, how do you feel about people that, like, do you feel like you gotta, like you gotta, I really don't even know what to call it, to be honest. I don't know. People just crazy. You know that.
Yeah, people crazy as hell, and especially on this internet. What I done seen people do up here on this internet, I was like, wow. It'd be unbelievable. I'd be like, man, in their reality, where they actually respond to a situation similar to this the same way, because of how I see how they deal with situations up here, I'd be like, yo, that's crazy. But it's the internet, and it's just
But
so many different entities up there.
the internet does not put you in a different reality. Let's be real. It
All right,
doesn't.
so now I agree with that. Um, and I know people, definitely come to the internet and play a character. Some other people, of course, and even when they play the character, and I've said this in videos too, even when you have people that play characters, that character is still a reflection of who they are. So I agree, even though it's the internet, it's still a reflection of the person, that walks in their reality too. Whether you're a character or not, especially to how you speak to certain things up here and react to different topics and situations. So yeah, I truly believe it's definitely still the person. Yeah, I'm not going to blame the internet for how people respond to certain things. That's how they are for sure. It's crazy that people go about things the way they do. I'll be like, yo, that's wow.
Like, so why do you think that people, so let's say, um, like, why do you think people, um, create situations on the internet? Wait, I didn't recognize. So this is something because I do be wondering, like, why do people go, like, how do you feel like, why create real life situations, I guess, and on the internet if you know that you feel like the internet is a different world?
Because people understand drama is going to sell. Drama
Wait,
going
you
to
said
sell.
what?
I said people understand drama going to sell. People going to watch the drama. People going to follow the drama. They don't care who's involved, long as it ain't their business. Because as soon as something hit home for them and it's their business, it's a completely different situation. But if it ain't their business, they tuned in. So people love the drama. They
You
willing
know
to
what?
take.
And you right too, because I had seen this post from this lady. Now, this lady, I met her. I had posted like where was a good church at here. And in Kentucky, I just can't. Well, I was looking for church. Well, anyway, so I met this lady at Kroger. She was like, "Was you on the internet asking about a good church?" And I was like, "Yeah, that was me." And I had gave her my Facebook to follow, and the bitch been messy ever since. I think she might know me from somewhere. She might think I'm that girl. So like it doesn't. Her post does not fit church, and she told me that she's a member of this church. So I'm thinking about her behavior on the internet, and I'm like, hold up, this is not. Hold up. So she already then. I've seen two black men that just looked alike, but one of them is older and one of them is younger. I don't know these
Mm.
men at all. I thought one of them was a public speaker. I didn't even recognize they was in Kentucky. I seen two pictures next to each other. They was people I may know and something else. So I
Mm-hmm.
put the two men together like that because I've been thinking that I've been seeing a lot of black people that look like people that look alike. I mean, it, like so much so it's crazy, and I've been seeing it so much. Like it really is a girl that people tell me they always think that I'm some girl everywhere I go, and I'm just like, well, I don't know. It's either somebody that really look like me or somebody just trying to come behind me to get me trouble. I don't know what to think, but I see people that
Right.
look alike all the time. So then I put the pictures next to each other. Like it's amazing how black people, can look so much alike and not even be related. Because these two men was just two pictures next to each other. They look just alike. I don't know what that woman did in her past. It has nothing to do with me. She got something had her nervous about those pictures because she said I was trying to imply something. And I'm like, well, she didn't call me all type of bitches and everything. So I'm just like, what? This the church lady. So then I see her post something else like, um, she was this girl was wondering where her man was at last night. He be with my homegirl. It wasn't just like I'm saying it, but it was along those extent of that.
Mm-hmm.
This is a married woman, and you think that's funny? That's not funny. Like, what if your husband start coming over my homegirl's house or coming over my house just because you didn't call me all them bitches and shit? Like, it just be certain stuff that just don't be funny. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I just said that to say, like, people do they on the internet, there's somebody else than what they portray in person. I'm just learning about this shit because I didn't recognize so much negativity was what we was living in because I keep to myself a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So it's just crazy, but why you laughing?
No, because I get it. I get it. I get it. And the best way to navigate through all that is to govern your own actions. That's what I do. I'm
Wait,
always trying to be mindful of, especially, and I'll just use the internet since this where we at, of course, and this what we talking about. Uh, Videos, I call them digital footprints. The videos you make, where you appear at on the internet, on different content creators panels, things that's being said, topics, discussions, all digital footprints and all things that don't go away, regardless of, deletion of videos because
yeah,
people make it on the internet. That's just is what it is. So
that's one of
uh,
them things. I'ma just be like yada yada yada. Like that's I get what you saying. Like I'm
and
41.
I get it,
So
and I get it, but I'm just talking about, just being up here. That's why I said just talk, just here, on the
right.
internet. You know what I'm saying?
And again, that's where the caliber. That's where it comes in. Like the type of women you dealing with. Like if you could protect all your stuff and make sure that it don't end up here, there, and everywhere, then you can do that with somebody else's. If it doesn't happen like that, then it's intentional. And so I feel um, like as adults, if someone sends someone a video like that, like,
Mm-hmm.
um, like I guess I'm not aware that everybody is just how they are. I'm just
Hmm.
learning this. I swear because I've been in a shell and I stay in that shell because like I went through something before and I just didn't like how it went. And so I had to change how I am. I don't want to interact with different people that can have me in this no more. I don't want to I try to always fix things to stop it from happening going forward.
Hmm.
And it's kind of like, um, I don't know, man. But I get what you're saying, but I just feel like, I don't know. People, I think the guy's a scammer. I think that he scammed me.
Mm.
I think that, um, because either way it go, like if I'm telling this person like your channel is, I think that you a great awesome person. You know what I'm saying? Just on the strength of just being dope. And so you know that what your intents would be. So why wouldn't that person just do the right thing? Because regardless of if the person's um like the whole reason how he ever ended up on there and stayed so long is because the content. He's a good entertainer. And so, and it's interesting. Like he has interesting content. So it's like that was the whole purpose. So he's still a dope person as far as that goes, but as far as like after work, I mean, if you know that you let yourself go like that, not you, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying in
Right.
general as a person. If you know that after work you turn into like this whole different creep, like an asshole type of person that'll just do anything to just, I guess, generate income, and you don't care about other people, how it affects other people. Like, be that way all the time. Like, don't be a person that you're one way to where you become like, um I don't know, man. It's I mean, I don't know. I'm just straight across the board. I don't know how people wear all these different faces and do all this different shit. This is all new to me. Like, I'm the same all the time. Like, for granted, I ain't gonna say like I'm perfect, or I don't, because I do get into stuff. I'm gonna be clear about that. But I don't really lead people down the wrong road. Like, the whole thing that happened with the situation, I'm fine with it. But how you gonna take some? It would be like, how you share that with other people. That just don't. As far as the money go, like, the whole situation, it was foul, however that go. But the money is the thing that I'm talking about, and I just think that that was just dirty, and I think it was disloyal. And I don't care whether it's the internet or not. If somebody has been your follower and supporter for that many years, because that's a real fan. Like, that's somebody that's not just going, that's just there because you pacify this or pacify that. But that's a real fan, somebody that, a show up if you in Canada, you know what I'm saying? And you needed a strong fan base there, or you needed a long term fan to do this. Like, that's a real fan that knows your history as far as this show, or just different stuff like that. Like, I literally can remember everything that probably came out of that man's mouth that probably was worth remembering. If it was something that just wasn't, that's how much of a fan I was, because I just listened. But
Hmm.
I just feel like it's a certain type of respect you should have, because when you disrespect certain type of people, it kind of, you can also, it reflects the lack of respect you have for yourself. And then, like, women, period. Like, some women, you can be dealing with, and this the type of bitch that you would just do that shit to, because everybody else gonna do it, so why? And it's just like, but some people, I just feel like, I don't know, I just, you know what I'm trying to say. It's hard to,
I get it. I get it.
yeah. So my feelings are just really hurt, really, really hurt, and I feel like, I don't know, I just, my feelings are hurt, and I feel like, I don't know, I'm just, my feelings are hurt. I guess that's really the only thing to say about it, because they are. But I'll get over it. I'm a big girl. I'll get over it and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, and I understand, how your feelings could get hurt in a process like that, and hopefully it's,
Only
like,
about the picture.
oh,
That's it.
okay, got you.
That's the only thing.
Well, and again, you got a lesson out of it too.
No, I didn't get a lesson, because I probably like, I would like, that's just my personality. Like, if I'm cool with somebody on a certain level or whatever the case, and I'm not saying that's the case with him, I'm just saying, like, the picture thing. Like,
Hmm.
I would be sending pictures. I like my pictures. My
Yeah.
niggas be liking my. So that's something I'm going to do. I would just expect to. I would just expect that the person can be real with me as well as they so. Like,
Yeah.
don't like, bro, you tripping? Like,
Right.
no, I'm gonna be the same way. I don't think I did anything wrong. I mean, like, basically, to say I did something wrong is just like, you would expect everybody to think that. So the way this person must want people to perceive them is that they're a dishonest person, unreliable. They just lie about any and everything. Like, I don't care if it's the internet or not. If you lie like that and just make shit up, like, you're a liar and you're a
Mm-hmm.
fraud. That's who you are in real life. Would you agree or disagree?
Mm-hmm.
You
No,
think
I
so?
agree. I agree.
And that's not cool, for real, man. And then, like, I don't know. I feel like people, I don't know. It's crazy, man.
So
Life
you
is
wouldn't.
just
So you wouldn't do
life.
anything different.
Huh?
You wouldn't do anything different.
Um, Well, I mean, I never even with me. I just believed what he said, and like I talked to him, like I know him a little bit, so it's
Hmm.
like, why would I think that he lying? And like I know that I'm a good girlfriend to have. Like, not saying that this I was gonna be his girlfriend, but like whatever the situation was, I know my worth. I know that I got niggas that wanted to kill me just because I left them. I know that niggas that I used to fuck with always want to come back. So I know what type of woman I am. So I would never think that somebody think that I'm not worth something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna believe it because I know that the niggas that I've been with in the past wish they was still with me. I know that the niggas that I like, I just don't be wanting to be in a relationship a lot, and I'll be comfortable a lot because I've been in one damn near my whole life. Like I've been with my kid's dad and somebody else, so it's like I've always been in a relationship, and I just didn't want to be in one. Plus, I'm going through a lot. I don't got nothing to bring to the table. It's just a lot going on. But I feel like people do come back and be like, well, is you still this? Or like, I don't know. I be having a good rapport with the niggas. So it's like, I know I'm a dope person. I wouldn't think that they just lying. Why would I think that? Because I know I got good qualities that men enjoy and I know I'm fun. So I wouldn't think that somebody is just playing. Who
Right.
plays like that? Like
Right.
this, I just don't know. But then it's crazy. This is just all new to me. You said, would I do anything different? I will never. I think the internet is the problem. That's why I'm gonna stay off of there. Like I already just wouldn't date guys on the internet. But the internet is the problem because you can have completely me. I had good intentions with the Philadelphia situation and with
Hmm.
this fool. Good intentions. I was professional. And then if anybody get unprofessional, sometimes I'll get unprofessional. I don't know, but I just feel like I don't know. I don't what I won't I'm thinking I'm just done engaging on the internet, period, because I'ma just watch. I don't have no comment, no nothing. And then when I get past this hump, I'm just done with electronics, communications on this phone and internet because it's just not for me. I don't live in that fairy tale world. Like I
Yeah.
take stuff, I don't know, just different. But I don't think I wouldn't do anything different because if I meet somebody tomorrow and
Hmm.
like at whatever point a situation advance, like I'm gonna be who I am and who I like to be, and that's who I like to be.
That makes sense.
So
Always stay yourself. Don't let nobody change you.
exactly, especially not the internet. Don't let the
No,
internet change you.
don't let the internet change you. No. Don't let the
What you
internet
doing?
change you, which is a perfect segue for me to tell you, appreciate you for, coming up and sharing your thoughts, Danny. And before you leave the internet, or if you decide to, just know over here, how we've had this conversation. We can have many amongst others, and you're more than welcome to be on the panel and be a panelist. You're more than welcome to be in the chat, typing your messages and sharing your thoughts and opinions as well. And like I was saying, I'm not that content creator that tries to keep the audience stagnant and expect everybody to agree with me, or and expect and people that have a disagreement, they can have it. To me, I think that is the content, when people have difference of opinion and they have a conversation that they can't come to some type of resolution, then respectfully agree to disagree. But the respect in that both parties have an opinion, that's what matters. So um yeah,
That's why I
and
said
I
I'm
think
a,
more content creators should be that way. So
and
I
a lot
definitely
of
wanted to
it.
put that out to you.
A lot of people, and I know you. I'm just gonna end it in this last thing. People are like that. People don't respect other people's opinion if it's different from theirs.
Hmm.
And I understand that. I run into that a lot. I think everybody should have an opinion. It's just depending on what it's based off of. Like for instance, let me just give you an example. Let's say it's something where, you know, I it ain't even worth getting into. But I understand exactly what you're saying, and you know, the internet is a different place, and
Mhm.
I know that that's a place where people come to tell lies and just do stuff that they just wouldn't do, and so that's why I'm gonna choose to be quiet because it's entertaining. It's just that, and a lot of the times I just show up because the content creator be having me cracking up, and just to be supportive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not engaging anymore because it's just too much. And I think that's where the problem come in at. I'd rather just
Mm,
be a quiet spectator. But it's sometimes it'd be a good topic and then I want to comment like, but I'm gonna
right.
just even fall back from that. But I hope that your channel do well and I'm gonna
Thank you.
continue watching it. So but if it's I can't think of nothing I would want to come up for, but if it's something that you think it'd be a good conversation for me to have on there with you, you could always ask me and I will.
Yeah. And again, if I'm talking about a particular topic, feel free to come up. Uh, you said, shoot, feel free to support. You know what I'm saying? You know, and but of course, feel like I always tell people be observant and of course take that time for yourself to see if that's a channel that you can watch or whatever the case. Because I do the same thing, of course, pretty much vetting channels and seeing if this is a channel that I can watch the content on,
Oh,
of
I'ma
course,
still be
too.
watching the old channels because I'm waiting. I just want to see what all they gonna say about me because they love to talk shit about me. I think what it is just that they think that I'm just a quiet. I think they think I'm a gump or something. I don't know. But then I was kind of wondering if I even should be watching them because I be getting mad, ready to start smacking bitches. So I just don't know. But because they messy, and then so I'm probably being messy too. But I don't know. I'm still gonna probably look at a couple of them, and then when it's somebody just come on there, I don't like, I just switch it off. But that's about it. But what time? What are you gonna talk about for the rest of your show?
Oh well, sure. After we pretty much finish our dialogue, I'll probably close it out, give a few shout outs, and then that'll be the show for this one particular segment. But later on today, well, it's a new day on my side over here. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So later on today, I'm going to be actually celebrating 200 plus subscribers. So that live stream will be something similar to this, but we'll be doing this again. So I'll be back later on today, with another live stream where, anybody can come up, share their thoughts. We celebrating the 200 plus subscribers on the channel. So what's up? So that's what we doing today.
Well, I will comment and put the cheer things in there, and then that's gonna be my last comment on the internet. On the internet.
Well, if you want to type another comment, feel free to. But I appreciate it all, and like I said, thank you, for sharing your thoughts and opinions and pulling up. Like I said, I did see you sharing your thoughts on other content creators platforms and stuff, and I see how you was able to articulate your point and get your point across. And I was like, that's I wouldn't mind having a conversation, and being that you pulled up today, I was like, oh, that's cool, right on time. You know what I'm saying? I thought I knew we would actually have a good conversation, and it was everything that I thought it would be. So I appreciate you for pulling up for show. And this
And
was dope.
you seem like a responsible guy. So if you happen to be cool with that content creator, tell that man to give me that money, okay?
Mm,
You seem
okay,
pretty sensible. All
for sure.
right, I'll talk to you
Yeah.
later.
Appreciate you, Danny Repeat. Thank you for pulling up.
All right. Bye.
All right. Appreciate you. Shouts out to Danny Repeat for pulling up. Factuals. Sharing her thoughts and opinions. That's what it's about, y'all. Invoking conversation of different people from the four corners of the world, like I always speak of. And we all having a good conversation and speaking about, different types of topics and sharing our thoughts and opinions on it. Her expressing her concerns on being just on the YouTube platform and coming across different types of content and content creators and people that support content creators. And you seeing her side of it as well. Shouts out to her for being able to, voice that and share her thoughts. Hopefully somebody, well, I'll say it could be somebody that shares the same opinions and thoughts as her and go through the same issues with other content creators on the platform that can probably give her, some type of information, or she could have helped somebody else that needed some type of information. It could be just the gift that keeps giving. So shouts out to Danny Repeat for pulling up. I thought that was dope. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to Urban Lounge Podcast. What's up, bro?
Factuals.
Urban Lounge Podcast in the building, man. Shouts out to all the content creators doing the work. Urban Lounge Podcast, SBK, Pick and Choose TV, It's Just ETV. It's just so many content creators. Cozy Days. Shouts out to all the content creators that's out here, that's just out here getting the content, keeping it organic, staying true to self, not losing their way. And if there's channels that's growing as well, make sure you grow your channel in the direction you want it to grow in. Don't have anybody grow your channel in the direction they want it to grow in, because then you'll lose your way. So stay true to self, stay grounded, have some type of structure, stand on business, and have goals, and keep your eye on the prize and stay focused. Don't lose sight of it. So shouts out to all the content creators that's out here doing the work. Sub up to channels. Again, sub up to my main channel, Also Dope Live. Also Dope Live, OHSO DOPELIVE, Also Dope Live. Make sure you sub up to that channel. Sub up to the YouTube music channel, Steph is Dope, STEFFISDOPE. That's the music channel. Got some new tunes coming on that channel. And of course, sub up to this channel if you're not subbed up already, OSD Live Reloaded, aka Also Dope Live Reloaded. Hitting the like button on the content, writing a comment underneath the videos when I'm live, typing your chat messages. I appreciate all the engagement. Thank you to everybody who's just been supporting in general. Hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription, sharing this video, sharing the other channels. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. We reached 200 plus subscribers. Like I was telling Dani, we will be celebrating that sometime later on today. It is a new day on my side right now, so we will be back in some hours where we will be celebrating, and we're going to have another open panel situation where you, the audience, can come up, share your thoughts about the 200 plus subscribers, how the channel is growing, what you're seeing, the good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to talk about it all. It's an open panel, and I appreciate the engagement and everybody that's been supporting the channel. And it really means a lot. So I just want to say thank you to you all. Another step on the rung to the ladder of success. And I appreciate you all. It means a lot. It really does. And we're going to keep growing, and we're going to keep going in the direction it needs to go, getting out this content and a lot of other good content on the way. So I appreciate you all. Protect your peace, protect your energy. Always strive to make good decisions. Love yourself first. How can you love someone else without loving yourself first? OSD Live Reloaded, aka Also Dope Live Reloaded, is the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Also Dope was live. We gone. Appreciate y'all, man. I swear I'll be giving y'all my life in these verses. I can't really make none of this shit up. This is my life as I know it. All factuals. I ain't got no time to sit down and lie to you. I just be jotting down my life. Netflix and chill. Baby braiding up my hair. I thought I told you that my game Frigidaire. Just trying to make sure you're aware. It's a whole lot of money to be made everywhere, and it's solely up to you if you gon' get it, how you live it. Hennessy Code, that's factuals. My young thing got potential, let me package you. If you know, then you know I can mold you, baby. Put your listening ears on, don't be talking crazy. I ain't nothing like you used to. Coolin', I'm staying away from all that stupid shit too. Gotta get the bag, maneuvering in silence, life's good. Why would I wake up choosing violence? Damn shame they don't wanna see you happy on this side of gallons, getting brain freezes from some daiquiris. I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now.
Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Shit.
Listen, love, don't you know that we are just coolin', coolin'? And baby, I just want you to chill. We just groovin', groovin'.
Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Listen, I'm feeling alright now. Shit, I'm feeling alright now. Good. First they seem to love you and then that shit turn to hate. I could really give a fuck cause I wanna just elevate. Get in place in and out of Cali on the weekends, just to get your mind right and stay up out the deep end. Thank you God, I know in favor how my life is going. The ones who fake you kept them from me and it's really showing. Bruce Lee, raw aura, baby, I be glowing. You can't gain me love, I be knowing. If you stand for nothing, then you fall for something. Some bad bitches that you see ain't never worth the cuffing. I remain cooler than the cut, you know what it's up. Ride around on assignment, baby, you know what it's up. I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Shit.
Listen, love, don't you know that we are just coolin', coolin'? Baby, I just want you to chill. We just groovin', groovin'. Yeah, baby, that's the one. Like I said, I need that shit like right now. Like right now. Don't get none of that on my shoes either. I don't give a fuck how much sauce you see. Yeah, you the one.